today we're doing episode 2 of Ask Shaverly. What was the theme?
Feminism.
Oh my god.
That took me a minute.
At the end of the video we'll also say what next month's topic will be, but for now, let's go on to feminism.
Can you feel the hate already?
I can feel it. Deep in my bones. Enough to make my systems grow. Welcome to the new age. To the new age. Okay. Does it get you angry when people say that they aren't feminists because they believe in equality and don't think women are better than men?
Yes.
Yeah.
The whole point of feminism is women not being better than men, or men not being better than women.
Look, this is the head. You just hit it. Oh, what the fuck? The thing that makes me angriest about this would be menists. You know what they are?
Yeah, I know what they are. Can I just say one thing I actually hate about current, like, what do they call it?
Feminist.
Feminist today, like...
Modern.
The modern feminist. Vagina hats. Really?
Vagina hats?
Vagina hats.
That's a thing?
All over America, these feminists are going out wearing vaginas on their head because men hate it. And they're like $30 each.
I want a vagina hat. Why do you hate that? I want a vagina hat. This comment from Honey has a term in it that I would rather not use, or we would rather not use. I'm not just speaking for myself here, but we would rather not use. It is put in quotation marks and hasn't been meant in the way that it could come across, and we appreciate that, but it's probably best for us not to say it. Do you think that being around people affects your views on feminism?
I think it really depends on, like, whether it's just a normal conversation. If it's a normal conversation, no, like, I will have a debate on my side of feminism. But if they're actually arguing their point and they make me see things in a different way, then obviously, yeah, it would change because they're basically opening your eyes to new information. Being
around people that aren't feminists makes my feminist feeling stronger. Obviously, if you're with a feminist and you're in, like, talking to them or whatever, obviously you're going to bounce off each other and it's obviously going to make you feel uplifted. But at the same time, being next to someone who isn't a feminist also makes me kind of, you know, make me more of a feminist because I'm just like, dude,
you're wrong.
Woman, what the fuck is going on with your brain? To be honest, I can't understand why women aren't. Don't you want?
Even some men, like...
Don't you want? Like, men I can kind of understand if their masculinity is being threatened. Of course, they're going to be like, oh my god, what the fuck are these dykes doing in my turf? You know, that's what most men sound like to me in my head.
I'm a dyke.
I'm a dyke. If I've tried to educate them and they still don't want to, you know, get the memo, then fair enough, that's just not their thing. But if they're literally rejecting the idea after not having any sort of education, then I'm going to be like, listen, person that doesn't understand, I'm going to sit here and say something. How can you be a feminist if you stand Fifth Harmony? They literally have their boobs out every 5 seconds. It's so unmodest. Someone who doesn't understand why I'm a feminist, this could be, you know, a valid question. But the reason why I am a feminist is for this exact reason. I should be able to have my tits out and my arse out and my stomach and my thighs and my ankles if I want to. The reason why I'm a feminist is because one day, I'll tell you a story, kids. One day, I was in Aldi, and I came out with some milk or whatever I had. Don't really know, probably just bread or something. I was coming out, and a boy that used to bully me was on his bike, and I was like, oh shit, he's gonna friggin' knock me over. He's gonna call me fat again. It's gonna be year 5 all over again. But you know what he did? He smacked my ass and called me fit.
I've had that before. Tia's had that before.
This is why I'm a feminist. Period. Why are feminists so problematic? We are a bunch of angry women. We have every right to be problematic.
I think it's just because people are stubborn and don't want to hear other people's views that they see them as problematic. Because if you stood for equality, then you're going to want equality. And if you're saying that we're problematic for having an opinion, then you stand against everything. No, you stand for everything we're against.
Yes. Not all feminists are problematic, and I think that's where we're going wrong, and I think that's where we need to look at the problem. Does being a feminist affect the way you consume media, books, movies, songs, etc.?
It can, yes.
Oh my god, all the time. All the fucking time.
That really gets me. The damsel in distress. No. Girl, you've got feet.
Oh my god.
Stand on them. I like when women can stand on their own feet in movies, in books, in TV shows. Like, if you're the damsel in distress, oh, help me. Edward Cullen, help me. I was going to say, that's one of the reasons I love reading, like, books so much, is when I find a book that has a really strong female character in it, I'm just like, yes.
Oh, this is interesting. This one's from Zara. Why do you think people don't want to become feminists? What stops them? The problematic,
you
know, stereotype. They think they're not bad enough. They think they're not argumentative enough. When in reality, to be a feminist, you only need to believe in female equality and gender equality. You don't have to be of any, you know, specific race, religion, or be angsty. You just have to, you know, share your thoughts. It doesn't really have to be in a negative way. People look at feminism and be like, oh my god, they're too angry, they're too this, they're too that, they're too this. And like,
I think that's linking back to the modern feminism. With the modern feminists, they're making being a feminist look violent and wrong. And that's not what we stand for.
Maybe the pressure of being a feminist, because you think that you have to call out everything, but you don't. Sometimes I'm too exhausted.
I'm just like, whatever.
I get wolf whistled out all the time, but 9 times out of 10 I don't say anything. But the one time that I do, people call me problematic. But this has happened to me like 20 times in like the last month, and I've only called it out once. So be glad I don't do it every single time, because then I'd be really problematic. I swear to God, if I wolf whistled at every single middle-aged man with a fucking beer belly that gets their top out, as soon as it hits April, there'd be so much smacking. But as soon as someone wolf whistles at me, it's fine. It's fine, you know, because you've got your tits out, you kind of fucking deserve it. What part of feminism do you identify with the most? We learned about them in sociology, and it's honestly so interesting. I personally feel like I'm a mixture between liberal and difference, but I'd love to hear your opinions.
I think I'm difference.
I feel like I'm a mixture of a lot of them. Like, I feel like I'm a radical, a second wave, and a difference all at the same time.
I can be really violent, so...
I think everyone has a little bit of radical feminism in there, because there's an aspect of feminism that you really feel strongly about. Yeah. For me, it's domestic violence and like rape culture, so I'm just like, but then when it comes to like, you know, people of colours or women of colours experiences, I'm just like different. And when it comes to modern feminism, I'm like second wave, you know, it's just weird. Yeah. It kind of like switches and changes depending on what the scenario is.
Same with like Honey's question, like the changing of opinions and
situation has a massive impact.
Have you ever had anyone tell you that you're asking to be raped?
No, I haven't personally, but I've seen it.
In the playground, I was like 11 years old. I was wearing a summer dress. I got told I was asking to be raped and kidnapped. 11-year-old wearing a summer dress.
Please rape me, kidnap me. No, no one asks. Where on my skin? Where does it say? Kidnap me. Oh, there. I'm sorry. It's in Comic Sans. Okay, I'm done. I can't do this video anymore. What is a stereotype that annoys you about feminists? Okay, men hate us and, you know, and all that monarchy. Because I know plenty of male feminists. 3 of my friends are feminists and they're male. I know plenty of male feminists, and I hate the fact that they can't be feminists, and, you know, I hate the idea of lesbianism too.
I've got one. One that I personally haven't given out, but I've seen a couple of feminists give out, and that's only gay men can be feminists. Because they relate with the female community. Have you ever heard that?
That's very stereotypical. That
only gay men can be feminists.
Goodness. No, I've never actually heard that before.
I've heard that by like 4 or 5 different people. Someone actually posted it on their timeline on Facebook, and I unfriended them because of it. That feminists just want power.
And they just hate men.
They want females to go above everyone.
I hate when people stereotype all feminists are lesbians, because there are plenty of there are plenty of feminists that have boyfriends and husbands and children. Just because they're a feminist doesn't mean they hate being heterosexual. They hate the family. They hate everything about it. You can still be a feminist and like cock a lot. You just want to do it equally.
Another one.
A
woman can have sex with the same guy 1 billion times. And
the vagina! Oh my god, I love this so much!
And the vagina will be same. It'll be the same size.
But if you've had sex
with 5 different men just one time. Oh my god!
Fucking jungle, mate. Sex tip, right, guys? If your girlfriend, wife, fiance, whatever you want to do with the girl, is vagina is this, every time you penetrate her, she isn't having fun. It should be this big so you can get
it. Shouldn't be this big, no.
It should be like this big.
What woman do you know that has a vagina this big?
No, the average vagina is like 3 to 4 inches. I don't know why I know that, but I do.
It goes like this.
It's like a universe in there, trust me. I've been in it. Do you think women can actually gain equality, or do you think we are too far gone as a society?
I'm really mixed on this depending on the day. Like some days you can get days when it's like, oh my god, the world's so nice. And then other days it's like, really, why do I even exist in this world?
I think we could, just not in our lifetime.
Yeah, it's not going to happen anytime
Maybe
soon.
The next few generations, maybe, if feminism like develops a little bit more and like it is reproduced, then maybe. But I don't think, not in our generation, not in the next one. Maybe the next one, possibly the next one after that. Do you believe in lesbianism?
Yes.
Do you want everyone to be lesbian?
Yes.
I like dick too much.
Dildos.
I don't want a dildo. I don't like them. They're stupid and they're creepy and they go like this. Oh my god, she fell on the floor! I've killed her! Do you think everyone in the world...
I don't want everyone in the world to be a lesbian.
Because there are some hetero people, as much as we want to believe. What are your views on abortion? Okay, so feminism is all about a woman's choice. And I feel like abortion is a woman's choice. So women should be allowed to do whatever they want with their bodies.
We are both pro-choice.
Yes, we are.
Personally, for myself, like myself only,
Yeah.
I am pro-life. I would never
But on a
myself
whole...
get an abortion.
But on a whole, we're
But
both...
say she wants to get an abortion, I'm not gonna stop being her friend because she got an abortion, because that is her choice, it's her body, her life. She knows whether she can handle a child or not. She knows whether her body will be able to deal with it at this age or
Which is no.
this situation or not.
Yes.
But personally, I've been like this for like as long as I can remember. Like if I got pregnant at 12, I would not abort that child.
So yeah, I'm different. If you just limit them all into one category of women who get pregnant accidentally and they just need a way out. Like, I know there are women who use the NHS abortion system as a contraceptive. We know this. It's obviously, it's going to happen. There's always that few handful of people that abuse stuff like benefits. There's always going to be that handful of people. But you can't take a resource away which many women use for good reasons. It's none of your business why she doesn't want to be pregnant. It should be none of anyone's business. Abortion should be a private matter between a woman and her doctor or her surgeon and her boyfriend, husband, whoever she's conceived with. It should be 3 people's businesses, not the whole world. Thank you so much for watching our feminist hashtag Ask Shaverly thing, Q&A. Next month's topic will be all about...
Sex.
Sex. Disclaimer, we aren't that experienced, so don't go too deep. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing rest of your week, and I will see you next week. 1, 4, 3. Bye! Mwah!
What's the worst that could happen? You'll never know unless you try. Don't be put off by your self-doubting thoughts. If you don't take a leap, then you might never fly.
Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be.
Let's talk about sex.
Let's talk about sex.
Baby.